All right, so ZFG is going to be doing the glitch exhibition on a ROM hack, either called GZ or the practice ROM. It's a ROM hack created by Blank that has honestly revolutionized how we practice this game for speedruns. It's really amazing, so shoutouts to Glank. But it's also really good for testing and showing off things, which is what we use it
It
for.
also has a lot of really neat features. Like if you look at the bottom of the screen, it's actually an input viewer, so you can actually see my inputs while I'm doing this. So the first glitch I want to show off is a neat little wrong warp. So Jabu is a really weird place to wrong warp from, mainly because of Rudo in the blue warp. And so we actually didn't even think we could wrong warp from Jabu until like several years after wrong warp was even found. So the way you wrong warp here is you actually have to die as you hit the blue warp and get revived by a fairy. And then I'm gonna get like stuck in the middle of the blue warp here. And I can kind of get out and I'll keep getting warped back in. So now I want to pull out a bomb chew as I'm talking to Rudo. And I'm going to have to use the frame advance feature here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cancel the text and die. And so if I died on the right frame, I should get wrong warped here. And the wrong warp will take me into Jabu. So seems kind of weird. This is just the cutscene before the Big Octo fight, where Rudo finds the Zora Sapphire. And right after this, the Big Octo is supposed to come down. Except Rudo's not there, and the Zora Sapphire's not there. And there's, as you'll see coming up soon, there's more oddities than that. So if I come out here, a few things are going to be noticeably weird. This tentacle color is not right. This door over here is not a very good door. So what this is actually a beta version of Jabu, still left in the game. It's pretty awful. Lots of things are wrong with it. Like I climb up these vines here, and the loading trigger for the upper part of this room just isn't in the right place. And so this room just isn't going to load properly. There's the moon over there, the moon inside Jabu. And there's the sun too. So I'm going to fall down here, talk to Rudo. This glitch I'm going to show off actually is not specifically related to Beta Jabu, but a pretty interesting glitch itself. I'm going to use hover boots and grab Rudo as the hover boots are ending. And now Rudo's inside me.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to go into this next room here. This next room isn't too interesting. There's some invisible water here. It looks like it's empty, but there's water there. I'll come back to this room later, though. It'll get more interesting. Out here, there's 2 Octoroks here, actually, instead of 1. There's usually only 1 here. I'm going to take some damage from this guy. I want to be at low health here. I still have to wait for the elevator like normal, although the elevator is in a slightly different position. It's like slightly higher than it usually is. And, oh, fairy. I actually needed that fairy. That's why I got to low health, is for that fairy. Please come over here. Please come over here.
You're good, yeah.
Okay. Good. So something interesting at the top of this room is there's a water texture there. It's not actual water, but maybe there was like supposed to be water in an earlier version of Jabu or something. A tentacle changed color, by the way. I actually just realized the tentacle changing colors earlier today. I don't know what causes it. And it can change a different color too. Maybe it'll happen later on. So the reason I wanted that fairy and wanted to be at low health is I want to do a trick here where I die through this tentacle. So I can enter this next room. I'll be revived by the fairy here. So if we bypass the tentacle and enter this room, and in this room there's a chest. So I'm going to open this chest and see what's in there. And in this chest is a heart piece. And so this is what's known as the 39th heart piece. There's actually 3 extra heart pieces in the game. One in Gerudo Fortress as Child, one here, and one in an alternate version of Kakariko Graveyard, which you can also wrong warp to. Change colors again. And so, yeah, it's just an extra heart piece that's in the game. There's actually 39 instead of the regular 36. So I'm going to go back in this room. And now in this room, there's a bunch of invisible water, or the invisible water raised a lot. It goes pretty high up, too. And I'll actually clip through the ceiling here. And you can see the moon and the sun here. And so I'll keep raising in the water. I'll eventually hit a loading zone. And I'm back in Baronade's room. Back in the boss room. And that's only the first part of the Glitch Expedition. So gonna show some stuff in Forest Temple here. So this first thing I'm gonna show isn't actually necessarily a glitch, but just something cool. So this twisty hallway room, a lot of people always say they love this room. It's like one of the coolest rooms in the game because it's all twisty and stuff. So I thought I'd show what this looks like from out of bounds. And so the room actually does twist. You can actually see the twisting from out of bounds like this. Looks really cool. It's not like some kind of trick or anything. It's like an actual twisty room. So I'm going to show an actual glitch over here. This room in general is just super weird, as you'll see soon. I'm going to do a ledge clip here to get out of bounds and fall in the room below. And in this room, if you try to see up or go into first-person mode, it just doesn't work properly. It just kind of slowly goes into first person. And yeah, it just isn't really working properly. So I can use this to show off what a weird shot looks like. So weird shotting looks really weird. Link's legs are not having a good time. But that's not all. Weird shots get weirder. So I'm going to try another one here. This one, a more precise one. And this time, Link's face gets super messed up. So Link has 5 mouths now. No eyes, no eyebrows.
Yikes.
Hope you guys sleep well tonight. And finally, the Wallmaster still spawn here and will try to pick me up. He's going to pick me up and load the room above and soft lock me. Now I'm stuck. And that's it for the Glitch Exhibition.
Thank you very much.
So thanks for watching.
Let's hear it again for ZFG in that amazing Ocarina of Time run.